Good morning, everybody. It is Monday, and I'm pretty sure you know what that means. And I thought this week I'd do something just a skosh different. I'm going to start all my videos a little differently, but we'll do that in the next clip. We'll do that in the next clip. We're going to do our videos in the style of some of the other YouTubers that I like watching. As sort of a thank you to them. Anyway, you can see our car. Look at our car. It's a fully upgraded weapon of mass consumption and mass everything else in the middle. What's everything else in the middle? I haven't a clue. Here you are. Show the guns. Urgh. Urgh. Let's look at the championship, shall we? And there you go. Jackie leads the way by 34 points from Tatiana Calderon, Valtteri Bottas, Charles Leclerc, Antonio Giovinazzi, Max Verstappen, Lance Stroll, Sergio Perez, Pierre Gasly, and Kevin Magnussen. Your top 10 in points in the Constructors. Look at that. We've already got 200 points, and I bet if you added all the points of everyone else together, they wouldn't even come close. Chaseliner lead the way from Mercedes, Renault, Racing Point, Ferrari, Red Bull, McLaren, Alfa Tauri, Williams, Haas, and Alfa Romeo. And still yet to score, Kimi Räikkönen, Luca Giotto, Nick De Vries, and Nobuhiro Matsushita. Oh, good old Matsushita. So let's roll it through, shall we? We'll roll it through to where we need to go. There's some sim training for Tatiana. Gotta love a bit of sim training for Tatiana. And we have arrived. So, we will get the girls practiced, we will get the girls qualified, and we'll see you guys on the other side of this for the pre-race build-up to a pretty wild Azerbaijan Grand Prix, we hope.
And a warm welcome to you from Azadlik Square, heart of Baku and home, of course, to the Azerbaijan Grand Prix. With high speeds, tight corners and few runoff zones, many are expecting a safety car here today, so our drivers will have to stay very much on their toes and hopefully away from the barriers. With 20 turns and a length of 3.7 miles, Baku City Circuit in the heart of the Azerbaijan capital is a real test of a driver's endurance, patience and precision. 90-degree corners through Sector 1 lead into a tightening uphill sprint as we start to circle around the old city. Then a 1.4-mile chase flat out through Sector 3 towards the finish line. Before we begin, let's take a quick look at the grid lineup for today's race. Tatiana Calderon lines up on pole position, and Rose completes the front row. As we continue through the rest of the grid today, we have Stroll, Verstappen, Carlos Sainz, and Magnussen, Norris, Albon, Perez, and Charles Leclerc, Giovinazzi, Gasly, Daniel Kvyat, and Hamilton, Ocon, Bottas, George Russell, and Luca Giotto, Latifi, Matsushita, Räikkönen. They'll be starting further back after an earlier grid penalty, and Nick De Vries. It's almost time for the lights to go out, so let's head down to the track and get this Grand Prix underway.
Let's aim to keep the momentum going.
Hey everybody, it's Ian Paul with Rexy somewhere. P2 for the Azerbaijan Grand Prix. Let's have a look at the strategy here. It's going to be a one-stop off the soft tyre at lap 7, which will have come along and screamed, "Enough! I've had enough!" And then onwards to the hard tyre to the end. I actually thought the setup we had was a pretty decent setup, but obviously not. And Tatiana just came in and poached like a little you-know-what. So, yeah, we're going to get going now. We're going to get everything sorted. And while I do that, I'm going to sort the chair out because I'm pretty sure the chair's in the wrong place. Mind you, it's broken. We seem to be... And there we go! It's lights out and away we go for the Azerbaijan Grand Prix. And the girls are going to be side by side in the first corner. Jackie got the best start out of the pair of them. And she'll be down towards turn 2 and turn 3 first of all. But she's going to have problems because she's going to have the Colombian Cyclone right on her heels. Head down the back straight, head down towards turn 3. There she goes, she's gone for the move. Oh, Tatiana almost did the wall. Don't want to get that close to the wall, Tatiana. I'll guarantee you Jackie will want to put you in it. We've seen a renewed vigour from Jackie since we changed the colours of the Chaseliner TC04. Well, I should call it Chaseliner-Ganassi TC04. Really. But from the predominant blue to the predominant pink, like it, or fuchsia, as someone called it, as we head towards turn 8. I'd love to get an onboard of turn 8 just so you can see how narrow that corner is. These camera angles do not do it the justice that it needs. It is really narrow as we head through the old part of the city, over the crest of the hill. We start descending as of now into turn 6. I want to say that's turn 16. No, sorry, that's turn 15. This is turn 16 because they class this little kink right about there as here as turn 17, then into 18 and 19. Flick it, and now down the long 2-kilometre straight through turn 20, and it's all power from here. As you see, Tatiana right on Jackie's back end. It's going to be side by side down into the first. I've got a feeling we're going to be saying that for the rest of the 26 laps. It's going to be side by. Somebody's lost their wing there. Their wing is implanted in the ground there. We'll have to find out which car that belongs to. I've got a feeling. Oh God Almighty, Tatiana. Tatiana was thinking about a move there, and we look at Antonio Giovinazzi struggling in the Renault this weekend. He's in P11 at the moment with Danny Kvyat, the man Russian, behind him. He's gone to the inside. Danny Kvyat's going to the outside. See what the Honda does. Is it the Honda that's lost the wing? No, the Honda's still got it. So is Pierre, the man Gasly, right behind him. So it doesn't belong to either of them. Is it Hamilton? Because I see Hamilton in the background there. Oh, sorry, that's Bottas in the background. I wonder if that belongs to Bottas. As we see Kvyat past Giovinazzi. Now there goes the man Gasly. And should be around the outside of turn 3. That's the usual move here. And that will size him up and bring P12 for the Frenchman. And now over to Nobuhiro Matsushita. He hasn't lost the wing. There goes Bottas down the inside. This should be job done very nicely. It's not Bottas, it's Matsushita. Oh my God, what's happened there? Oh my, I think Matsushita was trying to pit. Have a look at it on board Nicholas Latifi here. I think Matsushita was trying to pit, and it's all gone wrong at Haas. Oh, the two Haas cars come together because Matsushita couldn't pick a lane while he was trying to pit. And speaking of trying to pick a lane, that looks like it's Hamilton. Oh, Hamilton's out. That's a safety car. That's a safety car. And well, hello. Tatiana getting a bit too close for comfort under the safety car there. Yeah, I see what Jackie's doing here. Slow it up, let the safety car come out, and you do an extra. Hold on, there we go. Anyone ever get that feeling we've got a hair stuck on the edge of their tongue? That was it right there. It's absolutely disgusting. You know there's something there, but you just can't get rid of it. Right then, so lap 4, we're coming to the restart. And Tatiana has been complaining on the radio. She's been doing a bit of bitching. Tatiana doing bitching after the strong start she had to the season. But then Jackie came away with 3 of the last 3 races. So let's see, here we go. Wind that Honda up. Here we go. Restart time. Start on lap number 5. Let's see what happens between Jackie and Tatiana down into the first corner. Jackie's got an absolute jump on her, if you can see there. So Jackie's timed that absolutely perfectly, folks, from the Colombian Cyclone. I believe that's Hollywood Lance Stroll in P3. We're going to be needing plenty of fluid for this race because I do apologise. This was the one thing I was worried about putting this race in this season. There'll be passes galore. And speaking of passes galore, a little later on the lap number 5, oh, Jackie's took that curb a little too aggressively there. Aggressive, took the curb too much, and oh my God, turn 7! Oh, Jackie's cut that. Oh, you got to be careful of that. Here we go, on board. Look at that. Look how narrow turn 8 is. It's unbelievably narrow. But we move on to lap number 6. And Antonio Giovanazzi's now back in P11 for some reason. I thought with both of the Taoris passing him, he'd be well down there. But up around the outside goes Esteban Ocon. The two Renaults almost collected each other as Ocon doesn't manage to get past there. Over to the Max Verstappen. He's right behind the Iceman here, Kimi Räikkönen. And somewhere on the right, I think we'll see a Red Bull appear. No, we won't see it appear. He actually went to the other way. He went the other way, folks. That shows me a move Verstappen to P15. Meanwhile, the two fuchsia Chaseliners are about to have a fight here. Squabble Jackie to the inside. She sees Tatiana to the outside. Wheel to wheel, side by side. You leave enough width for a Chaseliner and maybe a piece of paper. Oh my God, Tatiana thought about turning in on her there. It's getting rather personal between these two, and I told them both, I don't mind you racing this season, but any of the hard aggressive driving, you take each other out, and you're both going to have me to answer to, as I think Tatiana's just taken the lead, folks. She certainly has not taken the lead yet. Well, that's going to be interesting. As who we got here? We got Luca Giotto, and he's the next man on the charge of Max Verstappen. Verstappen to the inside, and that should be job done into turn 1. Giotto's going to fight it, but I wouldn't against that Honda, because that Honda does seem to have a lot of power, although Verstappen's got it a bit loose in turn 2. This is Giotto's chance. Giotto on the hard tyre. Verstappen on the wow. Okay, this Giotto is good. He's just breezed past Verstappen like Verstappen wasn't even there, folks. Now, we did see one of the pink tracing points passing that Alfa Romeo. This is it here. Kevin Magnussen passing Kimi Räikkönen for a lowly P16. A lowly P16, folks. And that is job done. Now, back to the two fuchsia Chaseliners. Let's see what happens here. Oh, well, I tell you what, guys. I'm having to control somebody here, because that was a bit naughty on Jackie. She moved and then moved again, did the old Verstappen trick, and here we go, side by side into turn 7 again. Oh, they're going to come to blows. They're going to come to blows. There's turn 8 again. Right, Jackie's going to pick this lap anyway. She's going to let Tatiana go. Tatiana's going to get the slipstream. Jackie's going to go to the pit lane on your left now. She can go a lot faster in this pit lane than a few cars can. She's worked that pit lane out absolutely perfectly. She comes down to the speed limit. Them first 7 laps were a nightmare. You can only imagine that it's going to get worse from here. So into the pit stall of 18 women holding the rubber. There goes the TC04 onto, what's she on? I can't see. She's on hard tyres. She's on hard tyres, so this will be to the end of the race then for her. She's going to take a gamble on the end of the race as we look at Esteban Ocon while all the pit stops are going on. He's got Giovanazzi, his teammate, in front of him. See if the Frenchman can try and make something of the Italian down into the first corner. He's going to give it a go, is Esteban Ocon, but Giovanazzi's just going to hold it there. And I've got a feeling it'll be around the outside, and Giovanazzi's going to keep that place and watch that Mercedes behind him of Valtteri Bottas. Bottas may try and pick up P7 here at the same time. There goes Giovanazzi. Here comes Ocon defending from Bottas. That's going to be Bottas up a place, because they do like around the outside of turn 3. And thank you very much, says Bottas. Give me that position. And that's another Renault losing a position as we go to Luca Giotto. He's now in a point. He's got a point as Luca Giotto, but we're concentrating on Verstappen and Kevin Magnussen for P11, and both of them are going to go after Luca Giotto. Look at the speed difference between Magnussen and Giotto, for crying out loud. That Mercedes has got immense speed over that Alfa Romeo. Did you see the closing distance? We saw a move behind that scared Kimi Räikkönen. He's about to lose out to Sergio Perez for P13, and that's an easy job as well. That Alfa really struggling in a straight line, as here's Tatiana cutting a lonely figure in the lead, but as is the rules here with Chaseliner. When one comes in, the other comes in. So it's in. And hey, now did she get that car slowed down in time? Did she get that car slowed down? That looked a bit quicker than what Jackie did. I wonder if she got that slowed down in time into her garage. Now, where did she come out? I've got to imagine the overcut's going to work here. She's gone to... What's she gone to? There's Jackie right there. Coming out turn one. She's going to lose out. That is incredible. But the problem is Tatiana's come right back out into traffic. And that traffic involves the Alfa Romeo of Kimi Raikkonen, I do believe. As on to lap number 9, Luca Giotto finds himself in P8, well, P9 now, because Verstappen's just breezed past him like Giotto was standing still. Crying out loud. Now, look at this mess. If this is all in front of Jackie and Tatiana, you'll see the two fuchsia Chaseliners there moment. You've got Raikkonen, you've got Nick De Vries, you've got Nick Latifi. There's Tatiana. Where the hell is this all going to come out? Side by side go Raikkonen and Nick De Vries. There's Tatiana. Oh no, sorry, this was Jackie. Tatiana was coming out the pits. So I do apologise. Jackie's going to have to get a hell of a run here. Look at this. Where are you going? Where are you going to go? That's a blockade and a half. That's 3 wide into turn 3. You're mad. You're mad, Jackie, man. The outside. What the move? What? Good Lord. Good Lord. I want to see that again. Okay, we're going to see it from Tatiana's point of view. So you're going to see the Williams, the Haas, and the Alfa Romeo go 3 wide. Tatiana's boxed in, and then it's, oh, hello, how are you doing? That's incredible. I should have submitted that to Arava to see if what he made of that move, because that was just incredible. Absolutely incredible move, that one. You probably won't ever see that move again. Meanwhile, we're on lap number 10 here as Kevin Magnussen's going to flex that Mercedes engine, get it past George Russell here for P6. George Russell in P6, folks, having a cracking race. But remember, a lot of these guys up front haven't pitted yet. You've got the 2 Renaults, the Mercedes and Bottas. That should be Magnussen ready outside of George Russell for P6. So who's leading this race? I don't know who's leading this race. I think it's Hollywood Lance Stroll leading this race. We'll get that confirmed because we haven't seen much of Lance Stroll. As we've got Nick De Vries in front of Jackie here. This is P11. There goes Tatiana passing Nicholas Latifi. Oh no, Stroll's behind Tatiana. So we're looking around here. Who is it? Who is the leader of this race? I haven't a clue. Jackie up into P11 now. She's putting as many cars between her and Tatiana as possible, which is a good thing because Tatiana, I think, is the car to beat here. There goes Tatiana past Nick Latifi. He's pitted now. And here comes Hollywood Lance Stroll, folks! Big time Hollywood Lance Stroll, as we knew and love him from the F1 2018 days when I was his teammate. But look at that, Tatiana just drove past Stroll like he was standing still. Now who's this? Is this Jackie again? It certainly is Jackie. This is going to be on Kimi Raikkonen here. I imagine we're going to see a dive bomb into turn 3. You're damn right we're going to see a dive bomb. Kimi sees her coming. And, oh dear me, George Russell. Nick De Vries. He's just poached there from... Oh, Kimi's all out of shape later in the lap here. Tatiana's going to have a go down into turn 16. Good move. But Kimi the old experienced, why is it not side by side through the chicane? Oh, you pair of nutters. You pair of nutters. I love it. Oh, Kimi's going to lose out to Hollywood Lance Stroll now, but watch the toe. Watch the toe of Hollywood Lance Stroll. He's got an absolutely immense toe. He's just past Tatiana standing still. And here comes Sergio Perez, I do believe. This is incredible racing. And I've just dropped the control pad. That's how great the racing actually was. Fantastic. Was that Perez? Yes, it was. And Alexander Albon is back there somewhere as well. Now, here's the leader, I do believe. Here's the 2 leaders. It's the AlphaTauris, Gasly and Kvyat. These are Honda teammates. Let's watch how these boys go, shall we? Be interested to see what they make of this. I think that's Kvyat passing Gasly. Let's have a look. Yes, it's Gasly on the outside. Kvyat, that's Danny Kvyat right there. Sorry, that's Pierre Gasly right there. Danny Kvyat's just taken the race lead. as we go on to lap number 12 here, and Giovinazzi is in P3, but Bottas is closing them in. We'll see a Renault against Mercedes fight coming up anytime soon. A sip of the good stuff to make sure the throat is well lubricated. Shut up. I hear you all giggling there as we look at Magnussen passing Ocon. So Bottas is past Giovinazzi. Will Magnussen pass Ocon? I think he will. And will Max Verstappen also pass him? And we got, who's that interested in the background? That's one of the Williams. I think that's George Russell back there. Yes, it is George Russell. So we'll keep an eye on him as Magnussen moves up a position there. Now, poor Jackie's just been able to drive away here because Nick De Vries has been holding up Hollywood and Stroll and Tatiana Calderon. Let's see, on board with Tatiana as they've both breezed past De Vries. Tatiana's about to breeze past Hollywood, I think. Up the inside of turn 1. Great move. Oh, I thought that'd be a great move. GG. It may still be GG, but Tatiana's going to get loose on the exit of turn 2. Just like that. And Hollywood Lance Stroll's going to take that position back. Excuse me, thank you. That's the car to worry about, I think, here. Hollywood Lance Stroll, because he's on our strategy. As I do say so myself. We're looking at the battle now for P14 between Kimi Raikkonen and Alexander Albon. And that should be job done even before the pit lane came into view. Jesus Christ, watch that McLaren of Carlos Sainz. He might... sorry, that's Sergio Perez back there. But we're going to move on to lap number 13. And the woes of Giovinazzi continue. And here comes that superior Mercedes. Again, passing him in the form of Kevin Magnussen. And you see the clouds are starting to roll in. Oh, we may get this rain. We forgot all about this rain coming. As who's that? Is that yes, that's Jackie. She's just moved on now. She just absolutely clicked. She's going to pass Luca Giotto here. First time passing Luca Giotto around the outside, and that's a great move. Great respect there from Luca Giotto. Give him full praise there. Full praise and full comfort as we go to Tatiana. And if these two keep fighting, they'll keep away from Jackie. And if these two keep fighting, Jackie's going to win the Azerbaijan Grand Prix. But she's got to watch out for them two Alpha Tauris. And we've also got to watch out for the weather. Because I think that'll play a big part here. As Tatiana is now up into P11. Speaking of P14, here comes Carlos Sainz. With trying to pass around the outside of Kimi Raikkonen. And watch that Ferrari in the background. He's going to have a go as well. Who is that Ferrari? Is that Lando? Who is that? That is Charles Leclerc. Lando's right behind him. These Ferraris are having a woeful race this weekend. Having an absolute... Oh, Kimi locks it up going into turn 2, and that's going to put Lando right on his tail. Will Lando have a look? No, he won't. Shame. I would have loved to have seen Lando have a go there down into turn 3. Now, on to lap... what are we on here? Lap 14. Yes, lap 14. I forget and lose count sometimes. Lap 14, and we're going to see Carlos Sainz lose P14 to Kimi Raikkonen. Sorry, Charles Leclerc. That's not Kimi Raikkonen. If it had been a couple of seasons ago, it was Kimi Raikkonen, but not this season. Dear me. And that is job done. GG. Or will Carlos come back in turn 3? No, he won't. Not on your Nelly, not in the slightest. Thank you very much. Goodbye and God bless. Now, have a look at the other Ferrari here. That is Kimi. No, yeah, this is Kimi this time. This is P16 with... Wow. Lando Norris just went past him like Kimi was standing still. It's not often that Kimi stands still. Whoa! A bit of a power slide there from Bottas. With Kevin Magnussen on his tail. This will be an interesting test. See if that tracing point... has got, inside, outside, in, out, shaking all about, and I think Bottas chopped a bit of a nose off there. We'll see more of that going on to lap 15. Bottas and Magnussen still side by side, but I think Magnussen's got it this time, and Magnussen is actually going in the pit lane. No, yes he is, so that was kind of pointless there, Valtteri. Now, here we go. And for some reason, we're seeing Jackie here with all that going on in front of us. So, it's all kicking off here on lap number 15. Tatiana has now set the fast lap of the Grand Prix, so now that they've got clear of the traffic, it's clear that Tatiana is as quick as Jackie is as we go through turn 2. Meanwhile, on lap 16, we got Nobuhiro Matsushita, the Japanese Nobuhiro Matsushita, who's recovering from his woes earlier with his teammate. He's looking to be passed here by Nick de Vries, and that is for P19, I do believe, yes. Meanwhile, guess what's about to happen? It's for P5, folks. It's for P5. Jackie's gone to the inside. I've been telling them, hold your lines. Don't start taking each other out. You start taking each other out, we're gonna have a problem. Oh, look at this helicopter view of the streets of Azerbaijan as Tatiana goes for a move in the chicane. Jesus Christ, they're still side by side. Unbelievable. They come within inches of hitting each other. And they're already on warnings, the pair of them. Let's see if Jackie goes to the outside of Tatiana, round the outside of Tatiana, and she'll keep P5 for the moment. Well, she's only P5 because these Alpha Tauris have not pitted yet. There's a few cars that have not pitted up the road. As we look at Raikkonen passing Perez, getting passed by Perez here. That's a bit of an easy one down into turn 1. But seriously, that was a fantastic move. As we go to Nobuhiro Matsushita with Nicholas Latifi. Now, will the Haas cars come together this time like they did earlier in the race? I don't think they will this time. I think this is going to be a much simpler pass from the Canadian to the Japanese driver. And it most certainly is as we move now on to lap number 18. And the clouds have disappeared, so it seems all is looking well here. But Chaseliner-24 is hunting down Chaseliner 42. And it's gonna end up in an all-out gutter brawl in a second as Jackie keeps P5 for now. Meanwhile, we look at the car we haven't seen much of this race. Alexander Albon, although I can see why, because I think he's about to be passed by Charles Leclerc, who's being passed by Carlos Sainz, and Carlos Sainz has just decided, fuck yeah. Yep, see ya, round the outside, both of you. There you go. While you two were arguing, I'll just disappear around the outside, why not? Now here's Albon's teammate Max Verstappen, almost getting put in the wall by Raikkonen. Raikkonen really being a pain in everyone's class today. And Verstappen easily passed the 2007 champion of the world and up into P14. Meanwhile, Jackie's just got all out of shape in the chicane. We've got two chase liners side by side here. I've got somebody's phone buzzing here. I think Simon's left his phone on. Idiot. But we'll have a word with him when he comes back. Extra Train Sim World time for him. I'll make damn sure of it. As we see, who are we looking at here? We're looking at Charles Leclerc here. He's got Albon in front of him. They've got Carlos Sainz. No, they've not got Carlos Sainz in front of them. Well, they do have Sainz in front of them, but I think Leclerc is going to get past Albon here for P9. It's going to be around the outside of turn 1. That should be an easy one, but look behind them. Look behind them. You got who you got there? You got Kevin Hollywood Lance Stroll, I think. No, Kevin Magnussen, I do apologise. He's back there. He's just passing the pass he's just done on Lando Norris to get him behind Albon here, and that is for P11 on the circuit. Meanwhile, let's have a look at George Russell here. He's dropped down to P16 behind Luca Giotto. The clouds still look menacing, and could we get the rain finally coming in the last few laps here at the Baku City Circuit? As Luca Giotto defends from George Russell and the Williams around the outside. Giotto goes, and Giotto's going to keep that position for the moment. Fair play to the Italian. We'll see if that carries on down the back straight as we look at Nicholas Latifi here with Nobuhiro Matsushita. I think Matsushita's going to have a go back at Latifi here. The two Haas cars are having an argument. It's the only argument that they can have at the moment because there's not a lot else they can do on the track. Unless they get in each other's way and go and do something about it. But around the outside goes Matsushita, and I think he's going to get Latifi and relegate Latifi to P last. Yes, he is. Fair play to the Jap. Fair play to the Japanese driver there, folks. That was textbook. That was very well done. Meanwhile, The Chaseliners have moved up to P3 and 4. I think the AlphaTauris have finally decided now is the time. And hello! Excuse me, hi, coming through, says Tatiana. Jackie says, no. Any attempt at that, you'll be put in the wall as Hollywood Lance Stroll lurks. He's lurking, folks. Speaking of lurking, I think Kevin Magnussen's doing a bit of lurking here. He's going to go to the outside of Alexander Albon. And round the outside of turn 3 always works and move the tracing point up to P9 on the track. And speaking of Hollywood Lance Stroll, we've got the man Gasly has finally made his pit stop. The man Gasly behind Hollywood Lance Stroll. He's going to go inside, outside. Where's that AlphaTauri? It's at the inside as Tatiana and... oh, great move from Gasly. Let's keep an eye on Gasly for the end of this race. Remember he won British Grand Prix in season 3, I think it was. I think it was season. No, it was season 3. You forget it was that long ago. It really was. As we got Leclerc defending from Kevin Magnussen here with Alexander Albon in close attendance. If these two fight, Albon's going to get close. Big lock up from Magnussen down the inside of turn 2, and here comes the tie Brit driver. As there goes Leclerc keeping hold of his position for the moment. Where is Alexander Albon? He's somewhere, because he's got to be, because Magnussen is... And there he is! You just saw his tyre coming to view as Albon's going to go to the inside of turn 4. Yeah. Oh, that's too close. That's too close for comfort. I think Magnussen's going to keep hold of that just for the moment. And we do mean just for the moment. Who we got here? We got Esteban Ocon having a poor race by the Renault team standards. He's trying to pass Max Verstappen here for P13. That should be job done because I don't see a rear wing opening on Verstappen's car. And around the outside will go Ocon, and he'll get that position as someone's coming out of the pits there in front of him. Excuse me, not sure who that was. Oh, excuse me again. As, who we got here? We got, are we on board with Giovinazzi? Yeah, the Renaults are having a poor race. And I don't know what's going on over in Renault land. But the Renaults are having a rather poor race by their standards. There goes George Russell around the outside of Giovinazzi for P16. Meanwhile, now Jackie's got the race lead. Now it means something. It's Jackie from Tatiana, the man Gasly, Hollywood Lance Stroll, who's in P5. I can't see who's in P5. I don't know why Tatiana's trying this move around the outside, because if she keeps trying it, all Jackie's going to do is just escort her to the outside of the corner, although that was a poor exit out of turn 4. This may continue. I'm going to have a word with Simon about this phone, because that phone's going to annoy me all fucking day. Really, get a hold of yourself, man. Bloody hell. This fight's continuing down to turn 7! Oh, dear me! And look at Gasly! Oh, no, get out of that, Gasly! Jesus Christ, we do not need too wide through turn 8. It will not end well for anybody. And we do mean it will not end well for... Oh my God, did you see Tatiana step out there? It's getting personal. It's getting robust on lap 21. And anyone would think it means something now. Because, yeah, Tatiana's lost 3 in a row. Her championship charge is dwindling. And that's to be expected, really. As Danny Kvyat's really lost out here. He was fighting with Pierre Gasly, and he's down in P8. Gasly's up in P3. Actually, no, he's in P10. I do apologise. He's passing Albon. He's passing Leclerc. Well, that's Lando Norris. I do apologise, not Charles Leclerc. But he's definitely passed. Albon's definitely been passed by Norris. Oh my God, that's a bit deep there from Kvyat. I think he's about to lose even more positions there. Because who's right behind him? Valtteri Bottas! What's he doing back there? There are cars that have really lost out here in the pit stops. This is one of them, Sergio Perez. He's got Verstappen all over his rear wing. Verstappen goes outside. He's thinking inside. He's going to have another go to the outside. Not sure on that one, if I'm being honest, Mr. Verstappen. But did I see a drop of rain there? Somebody tell me if I saw rain just then. I'm trying to see if I can see rain seeing nothing off Perez's car. Maybe it was just me. It might have been just me, but you're looking for black lines on the on this papaya orange McLaren here. Still side by side. This is a great scrap between the pair of them. Absolutely fantastic scrap. This is going to continue down towards turn 7, I do believe. Look at it, side by side. Great racing. Absolutely fantastic racing. Can't. I see the trees moving, so it must be close. Must this weather? As we look at, I think Giovinazzi's about to come past George Russell. That's easy. That's easy. DRS, wing wide open. Russell was powerless. See you later. He's gone. Thank you very much, says that man. Now, move on to lap 22. So, it is raining now. It's raining now. Oh, we're going to have an exciting last 4 laps here. We're going to have an exciting last 4 laps here. And you see Gasly's going for the race lead here. What the hell's the man Gasly doing? This is Silverstone all over again. I think he's definitely passed. Yes, he has passed Tatiana. Tatiana is struggling in these conditions now. We have found her only weakness, and we shall exploit it like typical Russian. As who is that? That's Kevin Magnussen passing Charles Leclerc for P6. Oh dear, I'll be glad when this race is over. Speaking of passing, we've got Alex Albon being passed by wow, Kvyat's gone. Albon's a sitting duck. Albon's a sitting duck. Where's Bottas? There's both Bottas. And where's Ocon in all of this? There should be a yellow bumblebee appearing on your right somewhere. I say somewhere. I actually know he's right behind him still. So who are we going to now? Nicholas Latifi. He's Kimi Raikkonen's really fallen off the pace here. I wonder if that Alpha's carrying a problem. There he goes, right around the outside. No, that was Raikkonen passing Latifi. I do apologise. So P20 for the Iceman. And speaking of position, here comes Charlotte. Here comes the man Gasly to the outside of turn 3. He's gone for it as the rain really falls down. Now he's fallen into the clutches of Tatiana. She's got those Colombian claws out and she's ready to gouge his eyes out. It's Carlos Sainz P5. Carlos Sainz could be a shock winner here. We'll have to wait and see. But I tell you what, that was a close there between Tatiana and the man Gasly. Well, the woman beat the man. She may do. Look at Holly. They are struggling through turn 7. And oh my god, it's gonna end in tears for someone. You can see it coming. As this is Ocon, I think, is going to pass Albon now. Albon has just struggled this season. He's DNF'd the first 5 races. He's not going to score any points in this one, I do believe. As we're on to lap 23 now, and look at this. It's Jackie Levine from Pierre Gasly from Tatiana Calderon. Stroll has dropped off, and Gasly's in the pits. What's Gasly? Is Gasly going to gamble on Inters? We'll have to see what happens. See if anyone else comes in for Inters. As there goes, who goes there? That's Danny Kvyat passing Lando Norris. Will Valtteri Bottas be interested? You know Valtteri Bottas will be interested. Round the outside of Charles Lando Norris. And that is P10 for the Finn. I think it's P10. Yes, it's P10. I'd love to know why Gasly pitted there. That was unusual. He's about way down the order, I do believe. Around about P14, P15. As I think, who is that? That's Kimi Raikkonen passing Matsushita. So it's the Alpha. Look at. Did you see Jackie stepping out there in turn 2? She is really struggling. It's side by side between the pair of them. Oh, they're gone. I think Tatiana's got her. No, Jackie's got her. Tatiana's almost around her. Oh my God, Stroll's almost into the back of her. It's kicking off. It is kicking off. And it's not. Oh my! I tell you, who's it? I tell you, Kevin Magson's in P5 now. So keep your eye on the Dane here as we've got Tatiana and Stroll side by side. Keep fighting because Jackie will disappear and she can just have an easy race from here on in. But through turn 7, I think Tatiana's going to get the edge over Hollywood Lance Stroll. Will she? Yes, she will. Into turn 8 she goes and she's right there. Meanwhile, we move on to lap 24 and. Oh God almighty, just when you think it couldn't get any worse. There's the top 5. Here comes Charles Leclerc and Danny Kvyat. Kvyat to the outside of Charles Leclerc. Oh my giddy golly. Baku. Said nobody ever, and Kvyat is up into P6. This is for P11 now between Verstappen and Perez. I've got a feeling Perez is just going to breeze past Verstappen here. Watch this. Everyone get your sound effects out. As they would say, although it is a turbo hybrid, so it'll be something like that. I imagine that's what it sounds like. Maybe it does, maybe it doesn't, who knows. Who actually cares as well as Perez, as Verstappen loses out a little bit. He's going to lose out to Luca Giotto here. There's Pierre Gasly at the back there. So let's see, did Gasly gamble on Inters, or did he have something else go wrong? Because there goes Perez. No, he's got soft tyres on! Well, what's happened to Perez? What? Speaking of what's going on, bloody hell! Tatiana's trying moves that she really shouldn't try. On board with the Colombian Cyclone, and she goes to the inside for turn 1. The rain falling heavily on lap 25. Oh my god, round the outside. Jesus Christ. Jesus. Oh my god, I think Jackie's almost hit the wall. Has she hit the wall? No, she's not hit the wall. God almighty. They're really pushing themselves here as we've got, who's this? Carlos Sainz. Yeah, that's Carlos Sainz with Kevin Magnussen. I think Magnussen's about to move into P4 here. The mediums on this tracing point really working very nicely in these intermediate conditions against the hard tyres. Keep an eye on Magnussen for the end of this race. Magnussen may want a piece. Hopefully he actually doesn't want a piece, but there we go, into P4. As I've got a cat looking at the door. She can wait a few minutes. Oi, you, wait. Hold it. Pierre Gasly here with Luca Giotto. I think this should be an easy pass because that Alpha Tauri really has the edge over the Alfa Romeo. There you go. Easy as you like. Thank you very much, says Pierre. He's going to try and get one position he can. Why did he pit then? He must have had wing damage from somewhere. I don't know where because he didn't touch Jackie. Maybe it was from Tatiana. Who knows where it was from actually, as we got still fighting each other here. George Russell and Esteban Ocon. I thought Ocon had passed George Russell, but somehow George Russell has passed Ocon back, I think. And around the outside goes Ocon, and that's P16. P15 and P16, the Renaults. Who would have actually thought that? Look at the on board with Tatiana. Look how much Jackie is struggling. And Tatiana, look, what the hell? What the hell? I wonder where is she got a power boost on that car? Has she got a power boost on that car? There you go, see through turn 8 right there. Dear me, but on to the last lap of the Grand Prix. And Tatiana has fallen off. What has happened to the pace of Tatiana? She's got the two tracing points all over the back of her. Jackie's out in front here. Here comes Hollywood Lance Stroll. Here comes Kevin Magnussen. I think something's gone wrong with Tatiana's car here. No visible wing damage. She's going to lose P2 in a second. Yeah, well, she got a bit of a better exit than normal drivers would there, but she's lost to Stroll. Will she lose to Magnussen? She wants that position back. She's like, give. Stroll's like, no. Stroll into P2 ahead of Kevin what's her name? Tatiana Calderon, that's her name. I knew her name. I was testing you all. Danny Kvyat's going to move into P5 here. Yes, he is past Carlos Sainz. That's an easy one. Oh, look at that. Dear me, the rain has really caused havoc here. I watched Kvyat here because he may pinch everyone for the pockets here. Bottas, I think he's about to pass Charles Leclerc. They haven't turned DRS off, so it must still be safe enough for the rain to drive with the DRS in the rain. And there you go, Bottas past Leclerc. Who we got here for the last clip? It's Pierre Gasly. Charge again. He's about to pass Sergio Perez for P12. I'm calling my cat's attention. No, she really wants out. She really wants out, and we better go and give her what she wants, folks. I tell you what she wants, what she really, really wants. So tell me what she wants, what Gasly really wants. He's past Perez. That's what he really, really wants. I think he really wanted a victory here. As look at Jackie's just struggling, man. She's on the radio, she's bitching, she's complaining. Into turn 8 they go, through turn 9. Look how it looks awfully cumbersome. Too cumbersome to call here. Watch Hollywoodland Stroll get awfully close here. You watch. He's right there. Look, he's right there. This could be a drag race to the line here. Oh, did Jackie touch the wall there? Oh no, Stroll just touched her. Excuse you. Get your Canadian paws out of the way. She's gone very wide. She's really struggling. We're on the helicopter again. God, this is going to be an exciting finish in the Grand Prix. Look at the top 5. Literally a second. You can throw a piece of paper over them and they'll be there. But I think she's just going to hold on unless Stroll gets the DRS. I think Kvyat's going to come through and nick her position. But Jackie's going to hold on just, and we mean just, to win the Azerbaijan Grand Prix. That was a battle. That was a fight. And she was down for that. She was throwing left right. Driver of the day, Danny Kvyat. Well deserved.
We can't fault the performance on the track today. A well-deserved victory. Anthony Davidson, what helped them deliver this result, do you think?
Well, time management probably played quite a large role in the outcome of this one. As ever, it's not just about speed, it's all about maintaining that speed consistently over a stint, over a race distance. So being able to keep up the lap times while still being smooth on the controls and gentle on the tyres, that's really where the race was won today.
Welcome then to the podium.
God damn, she was made to work for that one. She was really made to work for that. Whew! What a girl. What a girl. We are the champion. Hollywoodland Stroll celebrating with a podium. You know how we're going to celebrate, though? With good old you-know-who.
Oh! A little bit of the bubbly.
And after this round of the World Championship, here's how things look in the drivers' table. Rose increases their championship lead. Now, let's discuss, Ants. Who would you say is a contender for driver of the day?
I mean, can it be anyone else other than Danny Kvyat? His performance today really set him apart from the other drivers out there. He's got to be happy with how he's done here this weekend.
Let's move on to the constructors. The current leaders continue to extend their lead at the top. Meanwhile, Ferrari have improved their position. A strong weekend from them as they fight their way towards the top. Well, Ants, an end to another fantastic weekend of racing. Thanks to everyone who joined us, and we'll see you for the next one.
Well, holy hot damn. What a race. What a race, folks. Can't believe the finish of that race. That was truly epic and truly awesome. Jackie coming away with the W at the Azerbaijan Grand Prix, followed by Lance Stroll, Tatiana Calderon, Danny Kvyat, Kevin Magnussen, Carlos Sainz, Bottas, Leclerc, Norris and Alexander Albon. Finally scores a point. He gets away with it. Take a look at the rest of them. 1 DNF, Lewis Hamilton. What a try-hard. What a season he's having. He's having an absolute horrendous season. And no one would blame him if he left Mercedes at the end of the season, because he's had nothing but crap luck since, the end of season 2, really. Let's go see Claire.
Let's have your thoughts.
I don't have any thoughts.
It's looking like a winner has emerged in the championship.
Has it?
Is it in the bag?
Probably. But still too early to tell. Got a lot of races left to go yet.
How do you feel the weather affected the outcome today?
Do you know that rain really did come along and it annoyed me a little bit? I don't know what the rain was trying to do, but it was certainly doing something.
How do you feel seeing your teammate up on the podium?
I think she deserved to be up there. She raced a good race. No problems, no hassle, no fuss.
Do you think you were lucky not to end your race with that crash?
What crash? What crash?
Appreciate your time.
And yours. Yeah, I'd love to know what crash, because I don't think we crashed into anybody. Well, anybody that I know of, that's for sure. Yeah, we got green screen issues today. I don't know what's going on, but yeah. I can't touch it either, because if I do, my clip will go invert, as they would say. 2.87 million in the bank, lovely. Sorry it was a long race as well. Really sorry, but that was the worry I had about putting Baku in this Grand Prix, in this season. Anyway, let's go see what we can do. I agree, our margins are looking very good right now. Right, we have got an absolute distance to the Hungarian Grand Prix. So we're going to renew all the sponsors for another 207 days. That is no problem. We can do that. We can do that perfectly. We'll get all of this activities in because we can't do it all after. Oh, we can do some before, but we can't do a lot till after the Grand Prix as well. So we'll put everything in here, and we put the 2 days in after the season break. But yeah, I think that's a job well done. Win at Azerbaijan, win at where we needed. Job is good. So if you like our stuff, hit subscribe and hit that bell notification so you know when we upload. Baby, Brock Lesnar. I love you, Jason. I really do, mate. 30 likes on the video, if you'd all be so kind. You've all been absolutely smashing it out of the park recently. The road to 1,000, we will get there. I promise you we'll get there eventually. Do get subscribed if you haven't already done so for more F1 2020 Mighty Grimo, more The Last of Us, more Death Stranding, more Marvel Spider-Man, more Train Sim World 2 on Sundays. Stay safe, be kind to each other. If you can't be kind, be quiet. We'll see you on Wednesday for the Hungarian Grand Prix. We'll see you tomorrow for The Last of Us.